Okay, so folder is ready. HTML. So hope today all are using the system. How many people log in the laptop? You can reply once in the chat. Mobile or laptop, what you are using, or both you are using. System, mobile, laptop, or both. Okay. Okay, so hope installation of that editor you have made, and after that you have made a folder called HTML folder. The today files, whichever we create, the file will go to this folder. Called as a HTML folder. Will not keep here there. Okay. Next, after that, developer guide we have created or not? We have created in the system. Developer guide, if you have created, then okay. If you have not created, then you can do the right click here. In the system notebook also you can write the notes. Whenever we design some photo for understanding purpose, you can write in the notebook, or you can take a screenshot, is also fine. Okay, but when you write the notes, better you prefer more system. Okay, if you're writing anything notes theory in the system, what will happen? You will be again the typing speed plus keyword identification all will get improved slowly. Okay, at least basic average typing skill is required. We need to know where the which keyword combination and all everything. So the typing will get increased if we following the system to create the notes. Now okay, so now open your notepad plus plus and create a new file. Open your notepad plus plus, start the notepad plus plus wherever it is in the system, and create a new file. Create a new file, and then in that file write anything abcd, whichever you want. Write something. Okay, after writing something, here is the option to create the new file. Under the file option you have a new, you can just click on new, file will be ready. In that you type anything abcd, then after typing abcd anything, in system you have control and s, control key and s key is there, ctrl plus s, you can press that, or go to the file, there is option called save. After writing abcd, go to the file, there is option called save. Click on save button, it will ask you to save. You can search in your system where you have created the folder today. Go to the particular folder, locate the folder. After finding the folder, go to the HTML folder, double click in that. And in HTML folder now, it's asked here the file name. Correct? So we can give the file name something. Example 2.html. Example 2.html. .html you should write. Okay. Don't leave without HTML. HTML compulsory we need to write. Okay. .html you add in that example 2.html, right? And after that save it. Save the file. So file become which extension? File become as a .html. You can see here the file showing example 2.html. File become as a .html extension. Right now, if the file become as a .html extension, we can go to our folder and we can check really file is there or not. So go to the HTML folder and check there your file is there only. Where? Under the HTML folder, right? Correct. So hope ready. Now how to run this? How to run this? So to run this, we have many options. First option, you can go to the folder, and in folder you have a file. Just double click on that. If the file extension is HTML, automatically it will open in browser. Right? Let's do the double click on that. See it's coming in the browser or not. Go to the folder, double click on the file. Next, after that, page is running or not? Yes, no. You should reply once in the chat. For a few days, keep replying on the time. We'll come to know you are on the track. Once we understand everything, start following the properly, then no problem. Okay, 2% replied. Some more should reply. It was just we created the file, we wrote ABCDXYZ, we saved the file as a .html. File gone to our folder, HTML folder. From there we went and double click, started running. So that is one option. From there you can run. Okay, one more option I'll show you. No need to go to the folder every time. In Notepad++, you can go to the view menu. View menu is there. Under the view menu, you have one more option called view current file in. Can you see that? View current file in. In which option? Which menu? In view menu, you have option called view current file in, and then here the list of browsers we have. Now whichever the browser you have in a system, working browser, you can select that. Like suppose I have IH, I have Chrome, so I can select anyone. So it will just directly, it will open in the browser. If I click here called Chrome, if I select, directly this page will go to the Chrome and we can see from there. This is the way to create a file and run. While creating .extension, .html, save in a folder wherever you want. And then if you want to run that file, go to where? View menu. From view menu, select the view current file in respective browser. It will open. One option. In case this option is not coming, some error is throwing, nothing to worry. Just go to your folder. Folder will have a file. Definitely it will be any browser icon. Double click on that. It will open. Another option, in case it is showing the Word format, TXT format, correct? You can check your extension. If extension will be wrong, then only it will show here as a which format, Word format or some other wrong format. Okay. Sometime what happen, file will be HTML, but default extension may be enabled by somewhere in the system as a some text format or something. In that case also nothing to worry. Just do the right click here and there will be option. Open with respective browser, whichever we have, we can select it. This method we can follow HTML, CSS and Bootstrap as well as half of the JavaScript. Create the HTML file and directly run in browser. Create the CSS HTML file, run in the browser. Bootstrap file also directly run in the browser. Till half of the JavaScript. Without API, all the JavaScript will be running like this only. We'll write the code and we'll link with the browser and we'll run in the browser. Okay. Link with the Java HTML code and run in the browser. Let's come. So this file is just for the practice purpose. We'll create the next file. Okay. Create one more file, new file, right inside. Okay. So you can create one more new file. You have option here. There is the option new button is there, new, right? In this file, we will write the HTML code and all. So what we do is, yesterday we have discussed in our developer guide, this one called as a dependent tag, right? How many rules were there? If you remember, one was called input tag, another one was called as a output tag. After that, dependent tag, independent tag. After that, block level tag and inline tag. This entire HTML formula is in these 6 points only. Okay. Input tag will help you to take the input. Output tag will help you to display the output. Block level tag will print in the new line. Inline tag will print in the same line. Dependent tag will open close. Independent tag will be only open. But slash we need to keep in the last. That 5-6 rule we have. That's the main theory of HTML. Okay. Okay. So now when we come to the dependent tag, right? As a developer, when we are learning first time, as a learner, you cannot say a developer. First time you can say as a learner. As a learner, how we will come to know body is a dependent tag. Body should open and close also. We cannot know. Correct. So in that case, we have to take some help from the editor also. Okay, whichever the editor we are using, all the editor have that feature. Okay, editor have a library. In that library, all the tags are organized, dependent, independent, all with the rule and regulation. When we write it, while writing, automatically that closing will happen. Okay, so other editor, like further after 1 month, we will be following the VS Code or maybe other editor, anything, whatever you want to follow. In those other editors, by default, this auto close is enabled. But in the Notepad++, when we download and install first time, the auto close will not be enabled. We have to enable it manually. Okay. Once we enable it, it will reduce your 30% of the error. Like usually what we do, we will start writing the code. We will open the tag and we'll forget to close. And at last it will become the problem. So if you enable auto close, once you open, automatically close will happen. That problem get removed there itself. Okay. Okay. So the file number 2, what we have created, new file. In that, let's come to the settings. Okay. Settings. Under the settings, there is an option called preferences. Settings and then preferences. Go to the preferences. Under the preferences, we have one. Under the preferences, you can see auto completion. Auto completion. Left hand side. Is there? There is many options are there. Color combination and then searching related and then text related, indent related. Many options are there. In that, we required as of now only one called auto completion. Click on auto completion. After that, in the right hand side, you can see 6 check boxes are there. It may be not enabled in your system, not checked. You can check it. It is saying here clearly, if we check it, then what will happen? Auto close will happen for the function. If you check it, then double quote auto close will happen. A square bracket will auto close will happen. Single quote will happen. Flower bracket will happen. Plus, along with that, HTML tags and XML tags. Auto close, that is called here as a auto insert. Auto insert will be enabled and it will reduce lot of errors. Okay. So just check these check boxes and after that close this. Check the 6 check boxes and then close it. Check and close it. And after which if you want, you can use it. Next, remove, then it will be shut down. You will remember plus and save under this file. That will be save over number. And you run this file, this will be old file. So you will go to the drive and in that is the resolution. Launch it. Okay, so hope this auto completion is enabled. Where it was under the setting. Under the setting, there is also preferences. Under preferences, auto completion, and then 6 check boxes we enable, and then we close it. Okay. Okay. Now after that, the file what we are going to create, it will have extension of HTML. Okay. You write anything, save this file. First, save this file. So whenever you are creating any new file, first save with the .html extension, then you write the code. Okay, just 1 to ABCD line you can write it or leave it at. Come to the file option. In the file you have option called save as. Save or save as, anything you follow, and then save the file. Okay. Save the file in which folder? Save the file in the same folder, HTML folder. In HTML folder, give the file name example3.html, 3.html. Example3.html. This file becomes a .html extension. This file becomes a .html extension. In this file, when you write the code, you will follow me for maybe 1 or 2 lines. See, first less than symbol, and after that HTML, and then greater than symbol. See, auto close happen. I will delete all and again I'll guide you. 1 or 2 few lines I need to guide. After that, automatically you will become smart. Don't worry. So just less than symbol to this. Why I'm just guiding you. The auto completion feature is there. Auto completion, right? That will come when while typing also is a matter. If you mix everything, that will not come. Okay, if you type systematically, then only it will come. Okay, so less than symbol, HTML, and greater than. Automatically close will happen. Now come inside and go there. Okay. Inside this HTML file, we have to start from here. Call it a head and One more will be called as a body. We will make a note also. Some more theories are pending, like in head, what are the things will come, in body, whichever the things are coming, how that will be organized. So head is open close as well as body is also open close, right? Now, so even I have explained you yesterday, the where the HTML start and where HTML end, it's called a document. Okay, and this document will divide into always two parts. One is called head, another one is called body. Okay, head and body. Now head will be for the library purpose and the body will be for the content purpose. Whatever the content we want to display in the browser, that will come under the body, and all the supporting library, your CSS, JavaScript, jQuery library, Bootstrap library, or Google related, all the analytics part. Okay, everything will go under the digital marketing. All will go under the head section. So head is not for the customer purpose, it is only for the system purpose. All the library and all will go into the head section. Okay, so let it be this much. Come to your developer guide now. Okay, come to the developer guide, and in developer guide right here HTML to HTML is called document. HTML start to HTML end is called a document. So I've written directly HTML start, I should write here. HTML start to HTML end is called document. Okay, document. End is called document. Now we will write HTML document document. HTML document is divided into two sections. What are those? A is called as a head section and B is called as a number 2 is called as a body section. Head section and body section. Head and body better. Section is a tag name only. Head and body. Okay. Under head, what we are going to write? So you will write for the one. Has one. That is called head. Inside the head, there will be further division. Head will break into two parts. One section is called a marketing section. And another section is called a library section. Marketing section and library section. Under marketing section, what will happen? You might have heard that it's called a digital marketing. Digital marketing. All the rule regulation, 100 plus multiple formula, everything people apply under this marketing section only. That is called the ACO, search engine optimization. Okay. ACO is the part of the digital marketing. So instead of writing the ACO, I have written the popular word called digital marketing. Through that, we promote the website online. Okay. Right. Now, next section is called library section. Under library section, what are the things will come? You have called CSS library. You will have called JavaScript library. You will have called internal, external, all type of library. All type of internal and EXTER, external, LIBRARY. Okay, all type of library. Like in the website, you will see the icons will be there. Icons will be there, different kind of envelope icon, user icon, multiple phone call icons, right? Those are called a library. Okay, that is called third party library. Okay, so those library also we integrate under the head section only. Right. Next point we have called body section. Next point we have called body section. Body section, what we have, that is called 2. Point number 2, let me write here. Point number 2 as a body. Inside body section, we will have a content and container. Okay. Container in the sense nothing but tags with contents, nothing but data. What you want to display inside the page, you must have to enclose within the tag, and after that you have to pass to the browser. Those all activity you are going to do under the body section. So body is the place where entire information you are going to push inside, and body will hold the content, and content will get managed by the library. Content will get supported by the library. Content look and feel will get changed by the library. So library will be under the head section, and their output will reflect under the body section. Okay, because in the when you open the website, lot of animation, audio, video, text, text here there it will come, big font size, small font size. Those are the text only, but based on library it is animated. Based on library it is designed properly. In one website only, one text will come big font size, another text will come as a small font. All are text only, but how it is happening? Based on this section called as a library section. Okay, right. So our responsibility as a developer, front-end developer, back-end developer, full-stack developer, our responsibility will not be under this area called a marketing section. For that, there is a different role in the market, that's called SEO analyst. The people who work on the digital marketing, their role is called the SEO analyst, okay, or SEO executive. Okay, so those people will be working on that area, and they have their own subject. Okay, they have their own subject. Okay, they will be ruling on our content. Application will be developed by developer, but the rule policy will come from where? Content writer. The text should not be like this. Text should be like a text only, but how it should be? We will say, okay, no, it's a data only, but they'll say data should be there, but how it should be there, we will decide. Okay, means at last you are creating a web application to fulfill the user requirement, to capture the customer online, to sell something online. Content should be attractive, content should be user friendly, content should not be something where it should confuse to the user. Okay, so in that case, content writer, digital marketing people, they will interfere in between, but not in the beginning stage only. Once the development is ready, development is done, once it will go for the marketing, then digital marketing team will come, they will audit the website, they will do the lot of type of, you can say, as per their rule regulation, they will guide you something, not to change everything, few things to change. And after that, one person need to support him, modify the some content in the web page, maybe change the font size, maybe change the look and feel, maybe change the color combination, maybe change the text color. Those kind of guidance will come from the different people once the marketing team will come. Okay, so now we have to work on this area called as a container and contents. Okay, a perfect developer is those person who understand what is my content and what type of container I should choose. It should not be like content is 1 liter and container is 50 liter, right? It should not be material is 1 kg and bag is 50 kg, right? It should be like equivalent. According to content, you have to choose the container. Okay, that is the meaning of learning the HTML, is that only a person need to understand, yes, I need to display some text data. So how much is the text data? For this much of text, which tag is suitable? Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead now. Here we'll write now list of tags. List of tags. Okay, list of tags. List of tags. Come inside. Okay, so let's come to our example 3 now. In example 3, we will follow the tags and then we'll come and we'll make a note. Okay, so hope you have written this. Let's come to the example 3.html file. Under the example 3.html file, we have to go to the body part. Head is not required as of now. Head will be useful from the CSS onwards. Okay. As per the guide also what you have written, inside the head we will be doing the marketing work. That is not required now. You will be linking with the library. What is CSS JavaScript? That is not there now. So next example onwards, I will skip the head part. Directly I will write the HTML and then body. During entire HTML, only HTML and body, HTML body 2 tag is required. Okay. Once we come under the next, like after HTML, once we go for the HTML5, CSS3, then we will add some more thing in that. Before HTML, we have to add one more line, doc type declaration. Okay. So before CSS, the head is not required at all. As of now. Only HTML tag will be important. That will come under the body. Okay, so let's come under the body part. Okay, inside body part, I will start from same only what you have seen on internet, the heading tags. Okay, heading 1 is called H1. Write one more called H2 as a heading 2. Heading 2. Okay. What is the use of this H1 to H6? It's not only H1 and H2, it's for start from H1 and it will go till H6. Yeah, okay. What is the use of that? Till date, whichever the website you have opened, okay, whichever the website you have opened, in every page you will see one heading will be there. In fact, if you go to the Facebook landing page, they also have used the register here, right? They also have used the Facebook keyword, Facebook word, big size, big size. Okay, it is not like our own wish. I will keep big or I will keep it small. There is a rule regulation for that. Okay, if in every pages, suppose in your website that the 100 pages or 1 page or 10 page, no matter, but in every page, this one should be minimum 1 time and maximum also 1 time. Okay, in every page, H1 tag is required. How many times? Minimum and maximum 1 time. That meaning 1 time. Okay, what that represent? It represent like, suppose if you go to the service page, you have a website inside, you have services page. Once you go to the services page, there must be one heading should be there, big heading called our services, so that people will read one line, they'll understand, oh, it's a services page. Now in the services page, the company may be offering the 100 services. Now the remaining all the services should be not equal font size. Remaining should be as a little smaller. Like main heading and subheading should not be equal. We will not be able to identify which is the main and which is the sub, correct? So for that, not even Google, but digital marketing people, it's the rule of the Google. Okay, Google search engine, what we have, where we search everything, right? If you want to bring your website in the Google search, then you must have to use this one tag 1 time. Which one? H1. H1 must be there 1 time. Yes, you can increase the font and decrease the font. That is the next matter. If you don't want to display the big size, reduce the font size through CSS, but H1 must be there. Okay, so we will write H1 to H6 and then we'll make a note where to use and where not to use. Okay, calm down. So H1 to H6 is for what purpose? To create the heading of content in your web page. We will make a note, write the H3 now, heading 3, heading 3, heading 3. Heading 3. Okay, let's go for H4. Call heading 4. Heading F-O-U-R, heading 4. Write one more call H5. Hope autoclose is happening. Oh, autoclose is happening or not? Happening. Okay, if you write in the sequence, then autoclose will happen. H5, just keep as a heading 5. Content can be changed, it can be anything. H-E-A-D-I-N-G, heading 5. Okay, write one more call H6. H6. Heading 6. Save the file. Okay, save the file and let's run it. Save the file and let's run it. See what is happening. Is it showing in the browser? If showing, then there will be some difference. Font size will be difference and all will print in the new line. Tags are open close. So when the tag is open close, it's called a dependent tag that we have already listed yesterday. We have remembered today also. If the tag will print in the new line, that will be called a block level tag, right? Save now, run once and see how it is and where it is printing. We can go to the which file. After writing the code, we can go to the view menu. Under the view menu, we have option view current file and run from there. The file is very less. So save first. Save the file. See, you write the code, but before writing, you save the file. If you save the file, what is the benefit? Color combination will come. Okay, and you will not get misled. Save the file and let me run again and show you. See, it's like this. When I run the file, here go here, view menu, Chrome, or you can go to the folder and double click from there. See, it's printing like this. H1 to H6. H1 is the biggest one, biggest font size. H6 is the smallest one. Now question is how bigger font you want to display. You want to display big font size, follow the H1. Very small, follow the H6. Medium we have. If you want a smaller than this, then we have to take the help from CSS. If you want to take the bigger than this, we have to take the help from CSS. Using CSS, we can change the font size. After that, it will come. Here again, using CSS, we can change the font size. It will look like a smaller. In between also, you can adjust wherever you want. 0.5 pixel is also possible. 1.2.2 is also possible. Okay, in pixel. Okay, so this file, check once. Please let me know it's running or not. Right, to survive in the market as a developer, if English is not good, that is okay. If you are not able to speak very good in English, it's fine. If you are able to speak in some other language, also okay. People can take interview, they will manage it. But if you are not able to write the code, no one will keep you. Okay, that is a primary job for developer. Correct. Company will hire for developer for what purpose? To write the code only. Correct. If the code while writing the code will skip, then it will not work out. You cannot survive. Okay. Okay. Now, so this H1 to H6 we written. Purpose of this is to create the heading in the web page, and every web page H1 is compulsory. When you run the file, you saw all are printing in the new line that represent all are called as a block level tags. When we have written the code, you saw here all are open close, that is called as a dependent, right? Okay. Okay, working, cool. Now come to the developer guide again. In developer guide, you can write here H1 to H6. H1 to H6. What is the use of that? It is called heading tag. It's called a heading tag. Okay. It's called a heading tag. It used to create a heading of the web page. Used to create heading for web page. Heading of web page. Okay. Next, after that, it used to create the heading for web page. Next, after that, next line is right. H1 is required. QUIRED. H1 is required. H1 is required minimum and maximum one time in each page. Each page. Whichever the page you have, using the font size, using the font or using the CSS, you reduce the font size and let's display small font size only, but H1 must be there. It should be H1 only, but we can change the font size. Okay. The Google, the search engine wanted to know H1 is there or not. They don't have problem with the font size. They have a problem with the H1 is there or not. Okay. Now come now. So it says H1 is required minimum and maximum in each page one time. After that, what you can write? H2 to H6. H2 to H6. No such rule. Okay, you don't have any such rule regulation. H2 must be there, H3 must be there. Yes, rule is there. Yes, H1 is compulsory. H1 is required in every page. Okay. So, whenever we create the page, in one page, similar heading should not be two times. Similar font size heading should not be two times. Main heading should be only one time. Okay. Now, after that, let's come. Next, you can write here few tags, like you can write P tag, comma, you can write next line called as a label tag. Next line you can write is a div tag. Okay, some more tags are there. Let's implement it, then we'll write the single line definition. Where to use, where not to use. Okay, so come to the developer guide again. In developer guide, not developer guide, in the example 3. After H6, come down below. After H6, let me check whether they have written or not. Hope we have written. List of tags, what we have. First, we have H1 to H6. It's called heading tag. It used to create the heading for the web page. H1 is required, minimum maximum one time in each page, and H2 to H6, no such rule. Now right here, next tag called P tag as a paragraph tag. Okay. When we read the hard copy book when we read, or any kind of content. Suppose I have a template from somewhere, very latest. Okay. They have put a template here. Inside the template or newspaper, take example of newspaper. When we open any kind of newspaper, you see inside the newspaper, the content will be written. Times of India headline is written how bigger? Big time, big heading, how many times? Only one time. Below to that, multiple news will be there. Every news will have a headline. In that also, main news will be on the top, little highlighted, and a small news will be little down with a little small font size. Okay. After that, if you see, suppose in one news there is a big content. They have not written all in one paragraph. They will break the content into multiple paragraphs. Okay. When we read the hard copy book, in hard copy book, if you go into one page, if you open one page, suppose there is 100 lines. 100 line will not be in the single paragraph. 100 line will be in the multiple paragraph. Now, what is the reason behind that? It can be in one paragraph also. If they'll write in one paragraph, reader will read anyhow. Right? It will reduce the spaces. Formatting that much time will not take. But the mentality of the user, suppose someone will giving you 100 line one place to read it. 78% people will not try to start reading the content. As per the research, how much people? 78% of the people will not start reading the content. Okay. If same 100 line, if we break into 10 paragraphs, okay, then in that 42% people will not read, but remaining all the percent people will read the content. How they start? They will read one paragraph. How many lines? 4, 5 lines. Something will look meaningful. They will continue to the next paragraph. Again, something will look meaningful. They'll continue to the third paragraph. Keep reading. They'll read entire paragraph, all the content. But if we keep all one place, no one is going to. Even the people will not start reading also. Okay, they will read and they'll look like, oh, huge content. Okay, let's give it later. Okay? That is the meaning of what? Paragraph. In the web technology, when we are going to display the data, so our audience should not be confused. Our audience must read the content. Our audience, when they open the page, they must be on the page for a few minutes. Okay, in case the person open the website and the close immediately, that is not positive, that is negative itself. If the person has not opened the website, is okay. If a person has opened the website and closed immediately, that is dangerous. That is called a bounce rate. Okay, in the term of web technology, it's called a bounce rate. Person is not coming to your website, that is okay, no problem at all. But if the person is coming and going immediately, that meaning your content is not according to his expectation. So in that case, what will happen? Google search engine will increase the bounce rate. Okay, people are coming and going immediately. What is that calculation? If the person has opened the website, he has to be on the website for the 2 minutes minimum, or he has to click 6 times. He has to click on 6 pages and go from one page to next to next. Minimum 6 clicks should be there, or this should be on the page for the 2 minutes. Then it is called as a valid visit. Else it's called as a invalid visit. And if invalid visit happen, then your website bounce rate will increase. And if the bounce rate is more than 50%, suppose 10 user came, out of 10 users, 6 user close the page immediately. That meaning bounce rate is 60%, more than 50%. Tomorrow the Google Analytics will check your bounce rate, and they'll think like in your page user are coming, but they are going immediately. That meaning the content is not optimized. So Google will say keep this website on the lower priority, because people are coming and they are going back. So it is not good for even Google also. Okay, so the Google will put your website on the lower priority and it will not come in the Google search. From there onwards, what will happen? You will not capture the audience. Okay, so many things are there. It will come one by one. Okay, so where we were under the paragraph. Paragraphs is like, it is just like a hard copy paragraph where you are going to display the content. But keep in mind, when you are using the paragraph, your content should not be less than 130 character. 130 character. Because reason is what? Again, paragraph will take some certain memory in your browser. When you write a paragraph and add some content, paragraph will take some fixed memory space. Okay. Now suppose you have one line, hi, how are you? For that you use a paragraph. Again one more line you have, call, yes, I am fine. Again one more paragraph. Again one more line, where are you? Again one more line, yes, I am in Bangalore. So how many paragraph you used? 4 paragraph. Text are how many? A small text. Now paragraph is going to take some certain memory space in your browser. Browser memory is fixed, 2 MB to 10 MB. minimum 2 MB and maximum 10 MB. If you are using lot of paragraph, what will happen? Content is less and entire browser memory will be used. Now, next person will open, his page will get crash. Okay, or page will take long time to execute because in a browser memory is space and your page is taking longer than required space, available space. Okay, so those things also we have to remember. Okay, so let's come. We will make a note in the developer guide. Okay, right. You can write here P for paragraph, P-R-A-G-R-A is paragraph. Use P tag if text more than 130 CHARA, more than 130 CHARACDR, more than 30 characters. Okay. Use P tag if text length is more than 130 characters. But before that, I should write P used to display text data in web page. In web page. Using P tag, we are going to display the text data. And the text data, when you are using the P tag to display the text data, your font size, there is a limitation for that. Okay, for paragraph, the font size should not be huge font size. For paragraph, the font size should be a smaller font size. Okay, now come down. Write one more paragraph. Okay, I'll write here. P is block level element. Block level element and block level element as well as dependent. Okay, it's open close plus it will print in the new line. So it's called a block level element as well as dependent. Next line is right. Okay, next line is right. When you open any website, okay, when you open any website, you will see inside the website there will be multiple blocks will be there, right? Page will be designed in different blocks. Example, take the Facebook. We have one block in the left side where it will display the menus option. We have a right side where it will display the chat option. In the right side only on the upper portion it will display the advertisement. Now middle section is for what purpose? Feeds, where the post will come, right? Now how many blocks? 3 blocks. Look into the Gmail. Left hand side we have the menus, right hand side we have the placeholder, the mailbox and everything. Come to the other website. Okay, Instagram. You have in the right side what will come? Lot of feeds will come. Whoever will post, all will come in the right hand side. So overall, when you say, I want to divide a page into multiple blocks. So what are the tags are available in HTML? We have one tag here, this one, called as a div. Okay, meaning name is also meaningful. Div. Div is called as a division tag. What is the purpose of that? The main body, you have body. This body, if you want to break into multiple sections, maybe upper section, bottom section, left section, right section. According to need, we'll apply the CSS and we'll design a different layout. Okay. So for that purpose, that tag you are going to use. The tag name is called div tag. Okay. Without CSS, it will not have any meaning. It works like the paragraph. Using the CSS, we can change the look and feel of division, and we can apply n number of layout and apply a number of property you can apply, and you can divide the page into multiple blocks. I will use here that p tag, not p tag, div tag. Okay. In HTML5, we have some other other solution also. Now see, using the div tag, you are going to divide the page into multiple blocks. And using the H1, H2, H3, you are going to apply the heading. And using the paragraph, you are going to display the text content. Now suppose you want to create a page within one line 3 blocks. Next line also 3 blocks. Right? Suppose if I go here directly, where is my print? Come here. Suppose we want to page where one heading will be on the top, one block here, one more block here, and one more block here, 3 block in one line. Now, this 3 block, why you have created, you must have to provide a heading inside, and inside each block you have to display some content. Now we got 3 solutions. To divide the page into multiple blocks, we will use the div tag. Now inside the each division, we need to provide some heading. We will follow H1 to H6, whichever you feel better. H1 is reserved for this. H1 is reserved for this. Suppose if I keep here call services. Yes. Services. So this is the reserved by the H1. Now H1 you can't use below. Okay. So here you will go. This heading is for what purpose? You have to use something here. We can use H3, we can use H4, we can use H5. Right? Suppose I use here something, one heading. This should not be equal to the first one. It should be little smaller than the first one. Okay. Now below to that, you want to display some content here. Now this content, what you are going to display, this content should not be like as a heading. It should be smaller than the heading. Let me go here. Let me keep as a suppose 9. Okay. Like, let me write here. Now, if I come to this particular section and discuss what we have used inside, okay, let me go here, let me go here. Now look into this. Suppose this is the body tag. Body tag divided into multiple blocks using the div. Now inside the each division, you are following the heading using the H4, H5. Inside the each division, you are displaying some content using which tag? P tag. Division has divided into multiple blocks. Heading has helped you to create the headline, and the paragraph has helped you to display the content. Maybe if the content are exceeding, if you feel like content is more line, user will feel uncomfortable. Keep 2 paragraph. If again content is increasing, keep it 3 paragraph. If content is less, keep in 1 paragraph. Right? So what we have is, look at here. It says like H1 to H6 will create a heading, paragraph will display the content, and division will divide into multiple. After that, what will happen? Page will be ready. But in that, we have to use the CSS. Then only design will come. Okay. Let's go now. I will come to the div tag and write here. Div. What is the use of that? It used to divide HTML body into multiple blocks. It used to divide HTML body into multiple blocks. Okay. Next, one more line I will write below. Div works, WOR works with CSS. Okay. Directly, div will not give you any much meaningful output. It will just work like a paragraph, but using the CSS, it has a capability. It will get extend and it will design a number of layout, whatever you want. Whichever the website you have opened till now, okay. Flipkart you open, you see the multiple photos in one line. Left side will have a filter, top we have navigation, in between their promotion will come, footer we have, all are based on division. Okay, you open today, do the right click, view source, you will find there that the range of the divisions. Okay, there is a unlimited divisions. One division will be parent and other division will be child. Inside the division, next division, inside the division, next division. Okay, HTML5 has come. HTML5 says like, do one thing inside division. Okay, keep division, that is okay, but make sure the main one should not be the division. Main one should be a new tag that is called section tag. Okay, that is the new tag from where? HTML5. But all the HTML5 tags are based on CSS. Without CSS, it will just work like a paragraph. It will not give you any much meaning. Okay. So what idea we got? We got using H1 to H6, we can create the heading. Paragraph will help you to display the bulk text. But how much? More than 130 characters. Okay. If you want to display your email ID, you should not use the p tag. It's a waste of your browser memory space. Okay. If you want to display your mobile number, you should not use the p tag. Okay. For that, we have some other tag. We are going to discuss on that. Okay. We have some tag that memory capacity is limited. We have some tag their memory capacity will increase also, and we have some tag that always occupy that much only. If less content, more content, it will occupy that much. In that, we have one called paragraph. Paragraph said like minimum I need this much. Maximum, if you have content, no problem. I'll take more space. But minimum, I need this much of space. So for that purpose, we need to remember, suppose paragraph take minimum 250 character space or maybe 130 character space. If you have 100 character, we will not use the p tag. It will waste our 30 character space. Clear, no? Those all are the basic fundamental of web technology. Once we start, but again, definitely the what theory point to discuss, right? See, on internet, everyone has explained use the div tag, use the p tag, use the label tag. But where to use is a discussed. Where not to use, question mark. You will not find anywhere. Okay. Those person can explain you who has seen the problem. Okay. If I use the paragraph for a small text in multiple times in my page, okay, if my page will go for the performance testing, then the performance tester will come tomorrow and they will ask me, in the page there is a 1 KB of content, but why is taking 3 seconds to load? Okay, in page there is 1 KB of content, but why it took 3 seconds to load? Optimize the code. Okay, even they will generate a graph itself saying like these all are the line taking long time to execute. Okay, at this point, it is taking longer than expected time of CPU to execute this line. Now look at this line, what is that? Okay, now we need to see which tag I have used. Okay, how much content can come here? Okay, which tag should be there? Accordingly, we need to again modify and change. So those thing is main point to understand. Okay, come. Okay, so till division we wrote, we'll come to the developer guide. You run and check once. Okay, run in and see. All paragraph division will go to the new line. These all are called a block level tag. These all are called block level tag. See, if I run the file, you can see all are printing where in the new line. All are printing in the new line. Come down. Now, okay, we'll not write here, we'll go to the developer guide. Okay. Developer guide right here. P tag where use, you can write here one line. Use p tag to display text data in web page. Okay. Here for paragraph only, you can add one more line. Use p tag if text length is more than 130 characters. Use p tag if text length is more than 130 characters. Okay. Else performance is will come. Else performance issue will come on high traffic. High traffic meaning is what? Suppose a lot of people will come to your page, right? At that time, what will happen? Page execution will be taking longer than expected time. Come to the next called label tag. Label tag we have not used still. Div tag we have used. We'll write here. Okay. Div tag, div used to divide HTML body into multiple blocks and sub blocks. Okay. Div used to divide HTML body into multiple blocks and sub blocks. HTML page, if you want to divide into multiple block and sub block, you can use the div tag. Label tag also we can write one line, then we can use there. Okay. It used to display text data between 1 to 130 characters. 1 to 130 char. Okay. Not only label, some more tags are there we can add here. We have a label. After that label, we have a tag called bold tag. We have a tag called italic tag. We have a tag called underline tag. We have a tag called bold italic underline tag. We have a tag called underline. We have a tag called span. Okay. We have a tag called em. We have a tag called what is next? Em after strong is also there. strong. Okay. strong, strong. Okay. But in this tag, what you have is, if you use the label, your text will be plain text. Okay. Capability of this all are same. It all has a similar capability to display up to 130 character. But along with the bold, what will happen? Your text will become bold. I will make italic. You will make as a underline. A span is kind of a multi-talented tag. Okay. With the help of CSS, you can do anything of this. It says like, I can, anything is nothing fixed. Who will say? A span tag. It says like, I don't have anything predefined. According to CSS, whatever you will say, I will do that. That is called as a multi-purpose tag. Okay. That also you can keep in the list. EM tag. Like suppose you want to display a small text, italic in different form, different font. Okay. See, I will display the italic only. EM will also display italic, but EM will give a different font. Okay, not a normal font. A strong will come as a strong, like a bold itself. Yeah, like bold. So these all are under the limited. We should not display the 300 character using the label tag. It look like the overflow. Okay, bag is 10 kg and potato 20 kg. This like is a overflow. Right? The container must match with the content. Okay, then only your page will be smart for the longer time. Else, once the high traffic will happen, page crashing will happen, page slow will happen. Okay, or Google will send you 20 plus emails saying like this performance is you found, this performance is you found. Okay, that is called, what is the tool is called? New tag has come nowadays. Let me find that word is here only. I have used here. In this, not used here, it is the React code in that word is there. Where are you? Index of this Web Vital. Yeah, Web Vital. Where is that? A report Web Vitals. Okay, what is that? It's a new tool of React. Sorry, Google. Okay, through that it is going to check overall all type of performance of your page. Okay, in React also that tool is available. Web Vital tools. It is going to check what are the module, what are the component, what is the performance, how long it took, why it took. Every reporting tool will get from there. Okay, so let's come now. We have written till here, till division. Now we'll come to the same page again. Example 3. We wrote this one. Okay. We'll give you in the website, we'll give the soft content LMS we have added. From there, next 1 or 2 days, you will get access. Single line definition for all the keywords. Whatever you use in HTML for all. Well, after login, like you can say, if you go for the HTML, list of topics will come. Each will have a single line definition. From there, we can read whenever we have time. Okay, so come to this file again. Okay, now I will go here and will write here called a tag called label tag. LABEL, label. What all you have written, bold, italic, underline, label, and all. These all are dependent. Okay, label, bold, italic, underline, EM, span, strong, all are dependent. Okay, all has open close, but all are in line. Okay, all will come in the same line. Okay, it will not go to the name line by default. Let's look at here. Label. We can write here. Use label for 130 character. 130 character. Just write to 3 tag. You will come to know. use the bold here. Keep a myself bold. Myself bold. Write italic. Keep as I am italic. Italic. Right here you. Looking as underline. Save it. All are in line tab. All are called a line tab. All will go to the same line. But these all are called as formatting tags. Using that, you are going to format your text. You can bold the text, you can italic the text, you can underline the text. Okay. Let me write here strong also. Strong also. You can say used strong here. Strong here. Right. Run the page now. Bold, italic, underline, all are open close, all are open close. Once we run the page, you will find all will print in the same line, right? Because all are called a inline tab. All will print in the same line because it is called as a inline. Okay. Formatting tags are all as a inline only. It will print in the same line. Now come down below. Okay, use one more inline tag that is called font, F-O-N-T, font. Font, it has a property called color. Okay, font, it has a property called color, and it has a value called your wish, any color name, red. It's a red color. Okay, it's a red color. Save the file and check once. See development, right? You have seen in the market last 2 years, multiple type of experiences come in the mind, right? So entire field gone, only one field is working, that is called software development. Correct. Nowadays, night till 11 o'clock, in my phone is also added in the website number. If they will not pick the call will come to me. A lot of people will call in the, and they will say, my son is working in the mechanical engineer, last 4 years, 5 years. We want to change to IT. My daughter is working in the BPO. We want to change to IT. My particular person is working in this domain. Job is gone. We want to come to the IT. Correct. Now see, you can say everyone is targeting one particular domain. Correct. And that domain is so much productive as of now. Before lockdown, whatever the salary was there, that become double now. Okay. Before lockdown, developer cost, whatever it was, it's a double now. Okay. It's a developer become costly in the market. In fact, everyone want to come in the same domain. Even a lot of people already have entered. Still the market is moving high only. So you should not think like, okay, in one day I will become a developer. Half an hour, why I have not become a developer? It's not like that. It will take some time. Okay. Suppose the company, software industry, pay a lot of salary, correct? For that, they take task also. It's not like as a guest go and sit, have a tea, coffee, and come home, and end of the month salary will come. Work is also there, but at the end of the month, you don't have to worry, right? It will feel like account is overflow. Okay? So field is very productive. Planning is matters. How you are planning. Okay? See, everyone want to touch the moon. True or not? Everyone want to touch the moon, but only those person can touch who has proper plan. Okay, proper planning is important. It is not necessary that only software is giving the high salary. Other field can also give if you have a potential, if you have a consistency on that. Okay, you may have seen in university and everywhere. Okay, a person who teach physics, he will have 5,000 people for only for physics. If doctor is only dentist, he don't know anything else in the body, only dental. He will have a queue of the patient only for the teeth problem. A person who is the hair specialist, he has a lot of people under the hair specialist, hair problem, right? So yes, it is clear you cannot be specialized in all area, but you can be specialized in one area, right? So it is not necessary like a person in one day only will become a developer, or within why I have not understood today, or why I am not able to do. Everyone can do, but planning is the main matter. How you have planned for the journey. Okay. So that way, like time, like suppose if 4 years, 5 years gap will happen, many people we have, they'll say like 4 years gap I have not got job. If you ask their details, okay, what you did in 4 years, where you were, what you study, how many interview attended, okay, what is your education, okay, the decision was the wrong decision, okay, not eligible for particular and try to touch those things only. Eligibility is not there, you will get failed definitely. Friend got job in SAP, I'm also trying. Friend was eligible for that, you are not eligible. He was eligible, he got chance, you are not eligible, because of that you are not got the chance. Or maybe he worked properly, he got the chance, you didn't work properly, you didn't get the chance. Correct. Planning is the main matter. HTML, only HTML. Lot of people are there, they work only on HTML and CSS, they take huge salary from the market. Many people are there, Java developer also get terminated from the company because performance is poor. Technology is not bad. Okay, you plan properly. Technology, every technology has the very good salary plus very good scope. Matter is of your skill level, how you are learning, okay, how much knowledge you have. Okay. And for that, to gain the knowledge, patience is required, time is required, money is also required. Your lot of dependency are there in between. You have to put little effort on your body, you have to work little hard. Finding a job is not difficult in the market. There is a lot of company. Whenever you lose your confidence, go to the Sarjapur road by walk, not go by bus, go by walk, evening time or morning time, go till where you can walk. See, you will find not a IT park, IT village. IT park meaning is what? 100, 200 company. IT village meaning is what? You cannot find the list of the companies. Inside buses are running. So many companies are there, unlimited. Finding a job is in this many, all the company, one job you can't find. Plan like that. Okay. It should not be like my friend told, okay, why you are learning this, learn this, no, directly 10 lakh will start. Okay. Don't listen to everyone. In PG, there will be a lot of people who is struggling for the last job for last 5 years. And they will give the suggestion to someone else. Okay. In PG, there will be people who is struggling for the job last 5 years. They're running on the hotel father money. Okay. And they will give the suggestion to someone else. Don't go this technology. It's bad in the market. You will not have career growth. First, brother, start the career. Growth is the next level. Start the career. Once you start, then only come to know growth is there or not. Planning is the, if you have planned something, it should be on the hard copy. It should not be like virtual plan. Virtual plan, tomorrow it will delete. Okay. Plans should be proper plan. Then only it will execute. Lot of people are there. They are working as a Swiggy delivery boy. They were working as a common floor marketing executive. Those many hundred people we have working as a school teacher here there. During lockdown, they have utilized the time. And they have utilized the opportunity and jump in the industry. Lot of, I have many hundred examples. Not one, two, many hundred. during lockdown. Okay. During lockdown, InfoCampus HR was not working. Calls was coming to my home. Okay. I have dealt with a many company where we can say, how to say, what word I say it is, diplomatically. Okay. I have placed multiple people inside. Okay. One company, 15, 18 people there during lockdown. You can't believe. Okay. There, little diplomacy, little technology, little convincing, everything is there. Plus people performance at last. So everything is there. Just positivity is required. Okay. Okay. See you tomorrow. Log in again through system. Attend some classes. See how it is. It's an interesting topic only. This videos is recorded. I will share you, but how to share that is also matter. It will come in our website.